Hello everybody and welcome to Half Beer Tuts Heads Up. Today we got Primordia, the latest game from Wadjet Eye. The people who made Resonance and another game that I'm forgetting that was really popular. Anyways, they make ridiculously retro styled adventure games, and we're playing their latest one, which is like crazy future robot apocalypse craziness that I think is really good. So the basic premise I'll kind of go over here is that this is the future of. I was actually arguing with Michael last night on the podcast whether it's Earth or not. I think it's Earth. He doesn't. But this is a future where all humans have been destroyed, and the leftover robots essentially worship the humans as gods, and strive to create. And strive to essentially recreate their greatness.
Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly a whole day in the junk pile. Maybe next.
In this game, you play as Horatio here, and you got your partner Crispin. He's your little buddy that you built. What's awesome in this game is the way names work. So everyone's name is their first name plus, and their first name, and then their last name is whatever is basically whoever built them. So Crispin here is Crispin Horatio built because you built him. And there'll be a lot of guys in the city that you go to at one point are like something like I think the guy's name is like Builder built, because there's like a guy named Builder built them all. Like it's really there's a lot of atmosphere in this game.
Boss?
And so far, I've really enjoyed the writing.
Who are you and what do you power?
I think he wants the power.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me. Forfeit.
As you can see, it's all very much designed in kind of the Scum style as well when it comes to the animation. A lot of hard outlines, a lot of very beautiful looking backgrounds. All very pixely too. I was just like, that didn't really look like it hurt so much. It just looks down like, ow! There's a laser in my chest! He takes the power source. Like, I think just this art style is fantastic. We're kind of comparing it to Terry Pratchett a little bit. Not Terry Pratchett, no, maybe I do mean Terry Pratchett. The Discworld guy. It's kind of what it looks like, the illustrations for Discworld. It's a very kind of molten, spirally, just really good look to it.
Boss?
Like there's just such a good desolation to it all. And while it is certainly a very brown game, I think that works here. Alright, time to go do adventure game things. Hey, guess what? We're gonna pick up some items and combine them to solve problems.
And then he said plunder again. And yep.
Basad is their word for fuck.
10%.
I'll be fine. I told you needed.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of
the city I was talking about.
Energy.
Don't believe everything you hear, but if you want to go.
With that guilt subroutine you put in.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we.
You and.
Man built us to build, Crispin.
Yeah, see, this is their.
Now, come on.
We'll go more into their religion later, because you find essentially the machine robot Bible at one point, which is neat. So let's go do adventure game things. Let's go pick up items, combine them, do stuff. Yep.
Basad, easy.
Excuse me. All right, let's go. Yep, I'm aware of how this works. Let's move on. One big misstep with this game is that there's no like highlightable, like, you know, there's no good like essentially highlight all the interactable stuff button. At least not that I've seen. I've tried all the usual specs, you know, Alt Tab, Control, all that crap. Nothing really brings it up. You kind of gotta, you definitely gotta pixel hunt a little bit in this game.
A sturdy cable. It's not going to... Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator, at least the putties. They're supposed to.
Now?
So yeah, it's very much classic adventure game style. Figure out the problem, then scramble all over finding all the parts to fix said problem, and then combine all those
More
parts.
Gordium.
That said, I mean, there is like one interesting element that you can kind of,
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what...
I'll keep
you can
that.
talk to Crispin here to get some hints, but you can also use him to get
You
stuff
grab
for
that
you.
Sure thing.
You know, there's certain things he'll be able to do that you won't be able to do. Like that, for example, you can get him to
You know,
grab that for you.
that's why I built.
Not so that you could...
Well,
I just absolutely love the design of this game. It's just so...
it's too dark to see the.
There's such a... I don't know... kind of Baroque, almost, twistedness to the way it works. It's quite interesting. Yeah.
So...
Why were you looking?
No reason.
Okay, let's see. Grab
It
the
couldn't
book.
hurt to bring the.
Going to pray...
We are man's miracle, Crispin.
Yeah, this guy's religion is kind of annoying. In fact, there's a whole quest later on with religion. In fact, you want to read this Bible here because it actually you'll need it for like questions for one later. How do I look at it? Oh right, now I remember how to look at it. Ah. There we go. As you can see, there was nothing. Then man spoke the word. Word begat code. And then the world started. And then, you know, man started building. We did all sorts of cool stuff. We dug big caves, made cities and all that crap. And we had machines. The machines were all happy about that. But man was not satisfied. So man built a body of steel in his own image. And then he did a bunch of stuff that sounds like what God would do. And then it says specifically Earth, which is why I think it's Earth. And yeah. Machines continued to be around. Man eventually decided to die. And machines rule the world, looking to essentially keep man's memory alive, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds correct.
The controls.
It's weird. It's a
the
weird
controls
religion.
for this-
But it's kind of a
Good
cool,
thing
like...
there's the-
I like this...
I could have.
Really?
Every
No.
robot
Yeah,
future
sorry.
is always like, man, we've
I'm
murdered all the
so-
humans, and we fucking hate humans. Erg, angry humans. This one is very much like... I like this idea of a future where the robots worship humanity as creator gods. That sounds kind of cool to me. That makes a lot of sense, I think, in kind of a good way. So let's see. I'm gonna go to another area. Let's go to the junkyard. Because we still need more conduits. So I'll grab more conduits over here.
Is 3P. Unfortunately, one.
And then we need our plasma cutter. I've played through all this before. I've already played like maybe 5 hours of this game. I'm way
Let's see
farther
if
than
this-
this, but that's why we're getting through all these puzzles real quick. This game is rather fumbling. It's really easy to spend a long time not finding stuff
Is
in this
that a s-
game.
Who locked...
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it. There's
But
no
yeah, I
time for
mean,
that.
it kind of just plays like a
There's
fucking
piece of
adventure game.
Gordium.
So yeah, as you'll notice, it was like, and it will do crap like that, where it's like, I know there's a piece of conduit in that tube. If you just immediately use Crispin on the tube, it's like, no, I can't. It's like, there's nothing useful in there. Then you have to go look
Crispin,
at it.
can you go in there
Then
and
you'll
get
find
that
out there's
piece
something
of
in there.
ice?
Then you have to put Crispin in there. Like, why? It kind of annoys me that you could just be like, hey, Crispin, go look in there. Oh, look, a piece of conduit. I didn't have to go look at it after all and save a couple clicks.
That would have been a lot easier.
Alright. I think I have everything to go restart the generator now. Let's go back to the unit. I think I have everything to go restart the generator now. Let's go back to the unit. Oh. Yeah, like that's dumb. I knew I had to weld them, but if you use them on the plasma torch, it doesn't work. You have to use the plasma torch on them. It's the same combination.
How would that even?
Like that's just a little. That's a little annoying.
Time for a little.
All right, I think I should be good.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Grab that spark plug. Hey, look at that. We got some electricity. The city isn't empty though. This game's not empty. You're gonna run into other robots as well. There'll be some interesting stuff regarding them. Actually, a really interesting thing with this game is that you can fail puzzles, and not like they'll give you multiple. Like for instance, just the first one after this is you have to go find a replacement power core, right?
Well, I
Or replacement power source, and
well,
It only runs for a few days.
you can,
if that.
and there are multiple ways to get it, and
Well,
you can
No,
fuck one up. You
which
can fuck it
means
up.
It still is an
You can fuck up
emergency.
one of those ways and have to get a different way. Like for example, one of them is answering questions for this kind of like religious robot guy. If you get them all right the first time, you'll get power source. Otherwise, you have to go find something for him. At which point you can either find the thing for him, or you can just ignore it entirely. There's also these
We need to
fucking
recover
crazy
our
guys
power
inside a giant evil robot skeleton, and you gotta help them. But you can fuck up their one entirely, which will just be like,
First of
you've
all,
ruined
there's
everything.
no
We
train
won't help
at
you
the
anymore.
moment. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate
So,
that
yeah.
city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay.
All right, let's go make an
In that
energy
case,
sensor.
Can you just make us a new power?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source.
Can you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for it.
That's
I designed it. I even
All we get is this bad channel. We'll take that plug.
Here is haven for all weary wanderers. Come.
There's something about the main character that's very 1990s here.
I bet I can find.
Let's photograph
but
with
now
one
we
song.
can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds. The original.
Hey, an awesome.
I went with
So
a
basically,
map and
what
I
I
never
need is a
could-
computer, a crystal, and a cable.
There's the design. I'll put the keynotes.
Thankfully,
in my
I
data
have
pouch.
those things.
How do
Well,
you
I don't have
The
the crystal.
pulse
I know where it
the-
is though.
the cable
I spent
carries the pulse,
forever
the
trying to find this
computer decodes-
fucking crystal the
The
first
unique
time.
is-
Oh, right.
Apparently, it's actually really simple where it is. They just didn't do a very good job of telling you. It's right there. Notice how it didn't glint or anything? I think it glints eventually, but it's like barely visible. It's like 3 pixels. Fuck you, game. That's just... Fuck.
Aha. Here.
Right under our. That is, if we.
There you go. Look at that. Didn't even have to leave the shit.
Let's cut a little.
I seriously spent like a half hour trying to figure that shit out the first
I need
time.
Something to hold.
Are you really trying?
Crisp
It was that crystal, man. I kept going to like the junkyard. Ugh. Adventure games. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I like this one though. I actually think I like this. I really like Resonance, but I think I might like this more than Resonance, just because I really love the idea of robot apocalypse. Okay, so these are all coordinates we have to look at using the telescope upstairs.
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
Okay. Take that out.
A simple. Now we just need to.
So we will go
Didn't
to
you
the
just tell me
telescope,
we
which
don't
was
know?
not mentioned,
Anyway,
of
most
course.
of the
You have to go
coordinates
remember that there's a
picking up a
telescope. Like
radioactive-
What?
oh, maybe I
Or
can punch
giant-
coordinates
there's
in
no
there.
such-
Born on a
I highly doubt.
Again,
it.
I just
Okay,
I feel like they
you're right.
could
You
have
need to
put
know
together
it's
some
just
sort
a
of
matter
more
making
overt
why
hit
I can
system,
think-
and they just didn't, for the sake of this, to make this as retro as possible. But I don't know. I think they could have done something. Like even
Wow.
just
This
a
is not
highlight
good.
everything button, that would have been enough for me. Because pixel hunting continues to be just the fucking worst. Okay. So now you're saying, hey, Matthew, you're an idiot. You're not gonna remember all those numbers. And I say, you're damn right I'm not. It's a good thing we have this data slate that actually records stuff. As you can see, yeah, my name is Horatio Nobuilt. As you can see, it saves my sensor plans, it saves my geocords, it saves things for you, it's quite handy. So, oh, I actually wasn't paying attention. 652, let's try that. Oh, I gotta turn it on. 652, go. Crap. Let's see if we find the next one.
Nothing but radioactive.
Crap.
Nothing of it.
Energy source in the junk pile. Oh, it's 817. I didn't check 817. I thought it was,
That's
I was
strange.
812.
The sensor detected an energy source. Maybe we should go look more.
You know what? I just realized what the little robot reminds me of.
Boss?
He reminds
That
me of
looks
Crow
like a
from
giant
Mystery Science
cannibal
Theater
robot
3000.
to me.
It looks promising.
Right?
To
Like-
what it looks like.
That's what that is. That's what the guy who, that's what who the
Horatio
voice
stuck
actor is
his
going
head into
for.
the-
It's a very much Mystery Science Theater 3000. I should go watch the MST3K. MST3K. Fucking love that show. Laser Blast was a pretty good episode. Yeah. Just looking at shit through this
More
telescope.
waste.
Well, you're
Scrap.
if you say.
$159.
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the
Oh.
Alrighty then. Let's go look at stuff. Let's start with the junk pile.
Strange.
Come on now.
There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that
Map.
machine is, it must be throwing off some kind
Junk
of.
pile.
why not?
So yeah, notice how everything's just called junk? You have to know it's that one. So you have to know that it's that
Boss.
specific thing called junk there that you have to send Crispin
It's
into.
just. I'd run out of power. I'd run out. It's just scrap. I'd run out of power before I even got. Crispin,
'Cause
anything
one of
does-
these-
No.
Then no.
Will
Whatever
allow
the
you to
vantage
find. Oh,
point-
right. I've got to actually.
Whatever the. Whatever the. Whatever the. Whatever the. Whatever.
Right. I need some other stuff before I can do that.
Whatever the.
All right. We'll come back. Yeah, this game is. It's cool, but it's also just a massive pain in
I
the
doubt that will happen.
fucking ass when it comes to figuring stuff out.
Nothing worth selling.
What about that?
Yeah, I could slap some duck. I don't think so. Better just to leave it alone.
Welcome, wanderer of the wide wastes. Lost one, welcome once more to the shrine to man. I am ever faithful Leobilt, steward of the shrine, preacher of the humanist creed, and I am once more at thy service.
Once more, I don't remember ever meeting you. I'm Horatio Nobuilt.
Ah, 5 is a righteous number, holy before man, for 5 are the primordial stewards, built by man to safeguard the lost city of Metropole. But I met thy first version and thy third, Thou camest in thy infancy in wrath confusion,
Okay.
denouncing the shrine as a weapon once turned against thee. Later, thou returnest, penitent, and I taught thee the mysteries of humanism. Yet, though memory be fleeting,
So it's a bomb.
faith endureth.
What is that thing?
That thing, O defile not thy yon shrine is a relic of the Primordium, ancient and glory, imbued with man's power, it changed the very sand to crystal.
Did he just say pow?
Yes. I'm looking for. Can you help? This is
So
a matter
yeah,
of life.
this is a
Not
game
mine,
about
it is the gift of
either
man,
pixel hunting
sparkle
or
and
asking a
peace.
lot of
Nay,
questions.
thou but clear wonder, ask another.
I'm looking for a big. Have you seen it? Stole some.
Indeed, the very thing passed with a gentle hand I bestowed a gift upon it, so tamed it hied hence.
Really?
I followed the thing for many miles, exhorting it to follow the path of, but I fear it was unready for it.
That sounds.
Do you know where it was?
Indeed, its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity.
These are kind of the
and
5 places you're able to
sought
go.
that path in the 73rd degree. The destination is a dome where rising go, but keep with thee.
So you have to be careful in answering these. We are here.
I am also.
Man
a human.
created.
So I taught, if thou hast kept the faith, then
Man
unto this is the
is-
relic for the adept. And I must know that thou answer me these questions three.
First bit filler.
Why are we?
Because man.
Indeed. What?
So I failed it, but not so bad that I can not do it again.
The first.
man
bit-
created it.
But he is not the first builder.
Man
But first
is-
he spake, and spake the word. Go now and
Our Lord and Master.
I'm ready to be.
answer me these. Why are
Because.
So apparently he didn't like that answer. So now I have to go I find him some glass.
fealty, but nay, wanderer, we are but thou hast forgotten my teachings, wanderer. Thy path now is that of
So
the
yeah.
penitent, not of the disciple.
Now I have
And
to
so
find him
thou
some
must
glass.
obey. Go now, and when thou returnest, bring with thee glass, wondrous and fragile.
Then I can go find glass at
What
the
about if we
at the
just
junkyard, but we're not gonna do
Do
that
not
yet.
trifle with thy dope.
I'm gonna go show you the giant robot.
Now we're running.
We need to examine that bomb.
Well, how hard can it be to find?
Though we might call it an end fairly soon. You've kind of seen the dialogue style, and the game's more of that. More robots that don't look like people, which I like. So I'm a dick, so let's cut off its finger.
That?
That it must have a.
I'm pretty sure he won't.
Robots don't eat crystal.
Look how we stare.
It's not stick.
No.
Well, we have to find.
Boss.
Just the two.
Why?
To see if we can get a.
You sure you're not just?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason.
That's
All
what
right,
I've
so
been-
Just
now
let me bugs and glitches. All that.
Can it generate?
No.
Just check.
I gotta shove crap up there, and I can't remember what the other thing I have to shove up there is.
Crispin, help me.
And I don't remember what else I'm supposed
There's
to
no
use.
way I-
Let's go back to the junkyard! Yay! I've forgotten what to do.
Crispin.
Actually, no. Let's go to the dome.
There's something ironic.
So yeah, This is very much classic style adventure game of kind of bumble around until you figure out what the fuck to do. This I like. This part is cool. And that's just fairly clearly a human.
Whoa.
I
no.
like that they can't identify a human being.
It's some kind of broken down android.
Okay, so we found that.
There's a radio trend. We might be able to learn something from such a primitive robot.
Pretty sure that's
Like
it for
how to
here.
build a power core.
Very funny.
Oh, but we have a basic targeting CPU. So now I should be able to finish building
Completely.
this, I think. So if I combine this with this, and this with this, We got a portable sensor! Yay!
There's a big...
Let's go use it in junkyard.
Well, boss, you did it again.
There we go. So we found where the power source is. Now I guess I'm spending to get it. But realistically, you could spend forever clicking on all
It's
this crap.
It's not the...
You'd have to know that
It's
it's
not
in this pipe.
Hey, you found...
Crispin, go and see if you can find...
You have
That is
got to be
useful
kidding me.
because...
What is it?
A battery. A besotting battery.
Alrighty. And now, let's go... I don't know.
Maybe someday the
Very
I
fun.
still need some glass. Here, talk to Crispin. We'll see what he's got to say. No, we're done finding conduits, you idiot. Ugh. Let's go back to unique, I guess. So there was a
I'm pretty sure I saw another
or that being
conduit
the
when I
power
was...
source. Oh, yeah. You know. Grab this rag. Oh, that's what I use. Right, I gotta fill this. I gotta get this rag all greasy, and then I shove it up his nose. I think that's what I gotta do.
Hopefully...
I doubt... It's actually...
Oh no. No, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, grease makes things sticky in this world. And while I don't deny there's certain sticks to
That
grease,
looked good for
I'm
me.
pretty sure grease makes things, you know,
When they found my powerless
slippery, doesn't it?
seed.
I think...
right? Like, why is this now considered a sticky rag? Would it be just a greasy rag? There we go. We plug the thing's nose up so he has to breathe through his mouth.
Could you try push...
Serious?
Yes.
There. Well, boss,
In we...
we...
Oh, by the hand.
I'm telling...
Crispin.
Fine, but you go...
Hello, unidentified robot.
So yeah, these guys are just nuts. And they're fun to talk to.
The great what?
That data is lost.
Well, I am Horatio...
Now we are alpha and beta, more or less.
Boss, I'm pretty sure...
Madness!
What happened to...
Virus doom, escape, too much data, too little memory, back incomplete, division, fragment, madness.
You got that?
I'm looking for a big robot. Have you seen... It stole...
Is lost, fragmented.
I like dealing with these
We
guys.
seek, unificate, resurrect, vengeance, find gamma, unity, memories, answers. He knows, but he's not mad.
Pot meat?
Do you have...
Activating diagnostic module. Memory and reasoning system. Shut down for virus quarantine. Higher reasoning downloaded to services.
Boss, is it just me, or did it...
So basically, these guys are the backup system and they're incomplete.
Primary ventilators. Power system. Partially damaged. Power level functioning at 83.1%.
That's...
Communication.
Okay.
Terminating the...
Can we have your power core?
No. Gamma. Perhaps. Perhaps. Gamma. Yes.
Gamma might...
Yes.
You're an incomplete...
We are Alpha. Data. Answer deemed. Unsatisfied. Unavailable. Gamma. Gamma. Gamma knows.
Who is...
Third. Highest. Deepest. Nine. Gamma. Gamma. Fine. Gamma. Complete. Restore. Unite. Gamma.
So, they need Gamma in order to defragment.
Since when do you speak?
I've spent my whole life with a hermit who worships a mythological
Oh,
machine
that was
called
fun.
Man. I'd say crazy
Okay.
is my first language.
Let's get Crispin up there.
Where
Oh.
is
Hello. Hiding. Would not join. Always hiding. Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
There's no way for... Crispin, go...
Do I have...
Yes.
Alright, let's go up there and deal with that. If I remember correctly, I can do that with the cable.
There's a big brain up there.
Yeah, I spent the longest time doing it on the hatch, thinking, oh, Crispin will just automatically go up there with the fucking cable. No, you gotta use it on Crispin. Like, again, it's another one of those things that you're just like, this is bullshit. There are other ways the solution could have worked. Why are you
Crispin,
being
can
so
you find
friggin'
some
specific
sheriff?
about it? Alright, we'll probably cut this off here. This is what the brain of a giant robot looks like. This seems like as good a place as any to cut things off. It's been Primordia. I think it's pretty cool. I think you gotta certainly have a specific version. Not version. Specific kind of.
There's no reason.
You gotta have a specific kind of love for this style of or this kind of style of or specific style of kind of like apocalypse. It's a very very distinctive style of kind of wasteland. You gotta kind of be into that, but oh, I think it's pretty cool so far. I don't remember how this goes. Basically, you need to match it to the ones. And yeah, this is fine. This has been Primordia. Available for $10 right now on Steam, GOG. I'm sure on Wa Jedi's site as well. Ridiculously retro styled arcade game. Like, there's a commentary system which is nice. That's kind of cool, and there's auto hints and everything. But man, there's just a lot of. This game's hard. The auto hints is like talking to Crispin. I really think they could have used a just highlight everything button. That would have helped drastically. But, you know, whatever. It's cool though. I like the writing. I like the art style. I like the world.
No, you don't.
And sometimes that's enough. And yeah. This is Primordia. $10. Go grab it. As always, I've been your host, Halfbeard, and we are out.